Like, I'm tired of these like half-baked patches where we're like trying to fix one thing and stealth nerfing like a bunch of shit, only for all of it to just feel like shit and then have to revert it back like a week later.
This was shot in front of a live studio audience.
How do you feel about the devs patching the warp pack instead of other game-breaking bugs? I just think it's a weird priority. I don't really view it as like oh, you know, this they could have easily just as fixed the annoying ass stutter bug, and but they chose to fix the warp pack glitch. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, some bugs are probably harder to fix than obviously just making it so you can't use the warp pack when you extract. But my thing is just like, that's one of the glitches in the game where it's not broken, it's just funny. And so there's really no point in causing the what is it? In causing like any kind of like bad will with the community to just nerf it. You know, there's just no point in nerfing it. Or fixing it, I should say, not nerfing it. Fixing it. There's no point in fixing that glitch because people are just gonna be like, oh, look at this funny thing I can do. You know, you just have funny moments. So it just comes off as like, we don't like you playing like this. Play the game how like we want you to play it. But something that I really do have a sentiment on when it comes to their patches with Helldivers is I think I'm starting to become a little bit more jaded on the patches. And I think I need Arrowhead personally to stop cooking up these half-baked patches that like fix one thing only to break like 17 more things, and then on top of it breaking 17 more things, it like it it when we try to then we'll revert it, so we made like no progress. Like, I just want like them to start like making full patches that like actually make progress to stabilizing the game and boosting its performance in a meaningful way. That's all I want. Like, I'm tired of these like half-baked patches where we're like trying to fix one thing and stealth nerfing like a bunch of shit, only for all of it to just feel like shit and then have to revert it back like a week later. Yeah, I'm all for like I think they need to do like I think that'd be like a healthy cadence for the game too, is having like every like big title update, having like a 60-day patch for the game. Because obviously it seems like once they have these moments where they're like adding a huge amount of content to the game, it's like obviously breaking the game. So maybe after having like a certain threshold of new stuff added, they should be like, all right guys, we're gonna sit down, we're going to now focus on performance, and we're going to focus on bug fixing, and then we're gonna after that then go to the next stage of like adding stuff. Because it is so annoying to play a game, and trust me, all right, I'm not the like farm negative impressions guy and can easily be mislabeled as like an Arrowhead simp, but it is so frustrating to play a game of Helldivers on super Helldive bots getting ragdolled out the ass by War Striders and rocket devastators, and midway through all that ragdolling where I'm not playing for like a solid 30 seconds because some other patch ruined ragdolling once again, to then start having micro stutters through the game because the performance is absolute shit, and it's not like my PC shit. So the game's just horribly has horrible performance issues. So I'm having these micro stutters every like 5 seconds. So like while I'm like using the epoch to try to destroy War Strider, which is already the first thing, I shouldn't have been using the epoch. Just kidding. There's nothing wrong with the epoch right now, at least in my opinion, from what I used it. But you know, I'm already having to like go through the hell of trying to like get the timing right of getting the epoch, but now I have to deal with like these 5-second, 10-second micro stutters. It just makes the game so annoyingly unplayable, and I need them to start fixing this shit like now. That as well, like I need them to like, because it's so weird. We'll have like a patch that will say like, oh, we fixed the slithering, the worm divers. Worm divers has been fixed, and then like you could literally have the worm divers is not fixed. That shit still happens. Oh, we fixed the crashing in the armor customization menu. Next update, armor crashing in the armor menu's back again. So that's what I'm talking about. We need like a good 60 days again to like focus on like performance and bug fixing, because I really don't want Xbox players to come in and they think that the game that we all love and hype over is just like absolute dog shit and we're just like delusional. Only thing we're delusional about is democracy, but in a good delusional way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Nothing has happened with the collapse plans. Like, what do you mean collapse planets? Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, you're talking about Angel's Ventures. Do you think the community should also take some accountability for always demanding so much for a slightly small dev team? If you're asking for them having such high expectations of the game, I agree with you. It's like impossible. This community does ask for a lot of things. I will never deny that. As someone who's also part of asking for things, I fully admit, yeah. But there's some things that are also like, one, that's all right to have a community that asks for a lot of things for the game, because that means that your community cares, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then two, saying that, hey, we want some performance fixes for the game, isn't me being toxic or like being annoying to try to like ask for something that like is out of pocket, you know? Like, I'm not asking the devs to make like to make me be able to fly an Eagle 1 and go from like planet and like make this game play like No Man's Sky. Like, I'm just asking, like, hey man, like, can I have it to where I don't micro stutter every 5 seconds because the game's like literally shitting on itself? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's no problem calling out something that's bad in the game and saying like, hey, this is kind of shitty. I just think that the only time that becomes bad is when you are like literally when like the game's like perfectly fine and you're just like literally shitting on the game for no reason. And then there's it goes on the flip side as well. There's nothing wrong with defending a game and being positive about a game, but then there's also like when there's things that are obviously wrong with a game and you know they should be called out. And I'm not saying you, I'm just using like the general you, and you have like people out there like saying like, man, you just complain too much, like you should just enjoy the game or take a break, like this game's amazing. Those people are absolutely just as fucking annoying as Jesus, that's a lot of berserkers down there, are just annoying as the super angry, like toxic mad people. I don't know what to call them. With them not doing nothing with the destroyed planets, I really don't know, because like that's like a story related thing. That's not really like a performance related thing. I don't even know what they want. I assume I think those are going to turn into space stations. That's what I would turn them into if I was making the if I was part of like the super Earth government and I could make like decisions like that. I'd turn them into huge mining operations to make a super capital super destroyer. All right, like a super capital destroyer. Okay. Motherfucker with these goddamn. Yeah, I'd love to get to the extraction point. But like I said, I have no idea what they're gonna do with the collapse planets. That's up to the writers, not really the team that fixes the bugs and the glitches and stuff like that. I'm talking to that team, and that team I really feel that team, and then whatever they did for that, whatever amount of resources they put towards that 60 player or 60 day, not 60 player, 60 day glitch or performance and bug fixing, I need them to do that again, and I need them to do that like every time after like they do a huge title update. I think that'd be super beneficial for the game.